Hello, everyone. Thank you for viewing my page. Um, some of the things I may say may offend you. If it does, I'm sorry. If the truth applies to you, if it doesn't, take it as just a grain of salt or just advice. I just see it as the truth. Right now, I've been seeing a lot of bullshit lately within the media, within a lot of things inside, you know, the black whole African American community and the whole family structure and the way we deal with each other. This channel specifically is going to be made and geared toward that. Basically, today, what I'm going to cover basically is mainly right now the dynamic of black male and female relationships. Let's just be honest right now. The dynamic of black male and female relationships are very fucked up. It is what it is. I think that there's a lack of trust, a lack of communication, a lack of understanding, and a lot of deeper dynamics and paradigms that go into why we as a people are fucked up. And this is not just towards black men, and this is not towards black women. This is as a whole. So when I see this and I see the amount of dysfunction that is now the normality of what today's society is, we have a lot of women out here having babies outside of wedlock. We have a lot of single mothers. We have a lot of men on child support. We have a lot of abandoned fathers. And I think really right now, to the point right now that I don't think black love is dead, but I think it's dying. I think it's dying every day. We give a lot of power to white people as a superior family structure right now, and we try to date and marry outside the race. I wouldn't say all of us, but a lot of us have thought of it because we've been frustrated with our own race of people. And I think really what it boils down to is just the dissemination of the black family structure and the whole, this the dissemination of the black family structure and basically the dissemination of morals and ethics. There was a time, where I remember where having a child out of wedlock was, taboo or looked down upon. Now that's normal. There is a time where men and women look forward to getting married, and I think we still do, but with the current common law system in place that we have set, men really have no incentive to get married. And this is not just black women that have that problem with men getting married. It's all over the globe, all over the states and all races. Marriage has gone down significantly. And I'm going to tell you why. Men really see no incentive to getting married. The reason why is just the judicial system is really meant to out to rape a guy. Child support, alimony, custody battles, it takes on average a man 7 to 10 years to recover after a divorce. That's a motherfucker. It is. And there's really a lot of men really see no benefit in it. And then on top of that, after that's done, you're supporting and giving this woman money, and you don't know whether she's taking care of the child or just pocketing this money for her own personal use. So, that's on one dynamic. From black women that I've talking to, a lot of black women now these days aren't really up to get married because, like I said, the dynamic of the structure has changed. You have a lot of role reversal, and a lot of people aren't paying attention to this. There's a lot of bullshit that's going on that a lot of people are not paying attention to. Men are becoming very effeminate. They are. It is what it is. Men are becoming very effeminate, and it's through many things: lack of a father in the home, or a lack of a male figure. And we have a lot of, in the black community, we live in a matriarchal society, so we have women that are the head of the household that are raising men. And I'm not saying that a woman can't raise a man, but a woman cannot teach a man certain things on how to be a man. Same thing for a man. There's certain things that a woman can do and can teach, but that's really more up to a man's job. I heard a lot of black women say that they wouldn't get married, and these are the reasons why I've heard. Um, One, they get more benefits out of, and this is not something I'm saying, this is something that I've heard from quite a few women. I've heard that marriage, that structure is dead. They do not want to be a slave to another man while he's out doing whatever he's doing. I've heard another one say that it's more beneficial for a woman to not be married and be, sorry, that's a train. I live in a downtown area. We have the first one woman I've heard say that she doesn't want to get married because she sees more of a benefit of, being able to be single and live an active life and doing whatever you want and accomplish your dreams. And I understand that full-heartedly. A few others, but these are hood rat chicks. They just don't want to be tied down, and they just want to get the inner slut out their system, which is understandable. But I think a lot of it has just to do with the dynamic of our relationships. Right now, a lot of us are from single homes, and a lot of us don't have really good examples of good relationships. We don't have a family structure. We don't have any morals or values or ethics no more. It's just really everybody's out for self. No one really gives a fuck about love. It's just all about money and convenience. That's just my take on it. I don't think that now these days people are getting together for, because they like a person and they love a person. I think people are getting together, especially women, for material gain. So I think a lot more women these days are a little bit more manipulative, deceitful, and cunning when it comes to the type of guy that they want. Yeah, a lot of people have standards and criteria of what they're looking for, but all that goes out the window with women when you're dealing with, a person of status, money, and even power. So we have fallen so far as a race, men and women, that now these days, I don't even want to have kids. God, honestly, I'll be honestly happy to adopt and even just have a long-time girlfriend. But I don't think that right now, at the level where we're going with the television programming, with the religion, with the food choices that we have, with the upbringing, the family structure, where we were raised, some of us, I don't think that we as a whole realize how dysfunctional we are, and we think that shit is normal. A good example, I'm not trying to diss the guy because I live in the metro Atlanta area. I saw an interesting pilot for a new television show with the rapper Shawty Love, if you want to, I don't know. But, I watched this, and I'm not really too big into reality TV shows at all because I think that they're trash. I think it's just poison for the brain. But I watched this shit, and I'm just astounded about how many kids this man has, how many babies' mothers, and how many children that he has. And these women find it okay. They find this shit normal, like it's no problem. And I think that, this shit is just getting out of hand. I really do. I really think all these chicks got with this guy because of the supposed quote-unquote fame and money, and tried to cash in and try to ride on a meal ticket. And I don't think that a lot of them really cared about the dude. And on the flip side, this guy, he's an idiot. He's a fucking dumbass, in my opinion. I don't know him personally. He seems like a good dude, but to me, it shows a lack of self-control, B, lack of responsibility, and 3, lack of, home training. I don't know his personal background, but if you go into people who have multiple kids by different people, they usually have the same, family tree and family structure. I think that's normal for him, and I think that the dude is an idiot and he can't control his loins. In this day and age, you would think that with in the information age and with all the things that we have out there for contraception, condoms, female condoms, diaphragms, Depo-Provera shots, birth control, vasectomies, that this dude or these women would be more precautious. And to me, when I saw this, I thought, what coonery? This is awful. This is not a good representation of black people. Why, it's like, I think that we as a culture, when you have a person like this, a celebrity that comes out and makes a reality TV show about his life, but, this type of lifestyle, it makes me question whether, black people, are normal. I mean, I don't know what normal is with black people no more. Multiple kids outside of wedlock is normal now. Being fat is normal now. Being a single mother is normal now. Being on child support is normal now. No one sees nothing wrong with this. And I'm like, what is wrong with our people? Have you ever questioned this? I know I have. I'm a certain age, XX age. I'm not that old, but I know I'm old enough that, I'm at a certain age, closely similar to his Shorty Lowe's age, or a little younger, to know that I don't want kids until I have myself together, settle in my life straight, and have a good partner that's with me, not for what I have, but who I really am. And I know her family, her background, her family structure, where she was raised and how she was raised. I don't know. This is just a rant. This is just something random. If you watch my page, thanks for watching. Give me feedback and output. All haters are welcome. I'm used to the hate. I'm a black person. I'm a black male, so I've been getting it my whole life. So there's nothing really you can say to me that can really affect me. I got crocodile skin. But let me get your feedback. I think this shit is just out, I think this shit is just out of hand now. It's like, I'm starting to lose faith and hope in my own people, black men and women. When has it come to the point where dysfunctionalism is normal? And, our dynamic is so fucked up that, it's come down to this. I don't know, man. Comedic TV, subscribe if you'd like. Leave a comment. Peace, love, and blessings.